long before Jack started to find a bit of form, that he would enjoy batting here.
खेले हैं जैम्पा ने 100 के 9 मैचों के अंदर 20 विकेट लेके जा
landed safely in the middle of those huge bucket hands, and Milan, who just struggled to get going, has perished.
Yeah, that's what Samamir can do. Not a lot of turn, but quite quick through the air. He gets a little bit of bounce as well, being such a tall wrist spinner.
Invincible's number 58.
Come off the inside edge of the bat, looped away to tall Paul, and very comfortable for that man. Much needed breakthrough, but probably not the one they wanted. They will take it though. The originals. Milan goes just the 7 to his name from 10 deliveries. 28 balls gone. Invincibles are 49 for 1.
Sam Curran, after his heroics in the previous game in the London Derby, promoted up the order to number 3. 50 and a hat-trick. That is the definition of my bat, my ball.
Sam Billings did mention at the toss, I said, bit of a one-man show. He said, no, it was a one-man show. It was completely a one-man show. Okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, careful there. Careful. Samamir won't turn the ball drastically sideways, either with the leg spinner or the googly, to play him as a straight bowler, really, particularly on a surface such as this. Try and keep that front pad out the way if you can.
Oh, he's down, Mad Dog. Yeah, well done.
Terrific start. Exactly what Phil Salt would have wanted after an explosive power play. 30 balls gone, 49 for 1.
40 from 18, 3 sixes, 4 fours for Will Jacks. He's become the 5th player in the men's 100 competition to bring up 700 plus runs in this tournament. Sits behind Vince at the top, Salt, who is playing in this game, of course, Ben Duckett, and the man who's just been dismissed in Dawood Milan.
Bowler for the Manchester Originals, number 36, Sikandar Raza.
Right, more spin. Sikandar Raza from the James Anderson end.
And 50 up for the Invincibles, 50 off 31 balls.
Mad Dog stay, Mad Dog stay, Mad Dog stay. Yeah, Maxi.
50 up for the Invincibles. Current trajectory will get them to 161.
Down. Sikandar. Very good, Raza bhai. Oh, you down, Paulie?
Found the gaps. Long chase for Holden in vain. What a great delivery from Raza to the left-hander.
Needed to be more Lamborghini than Holden.
Oh, you down, Paulie?
That's from Curran, though, coming off obviously good form.
Oh, you down, Paulie? Yes, Raza boy!
Just hiding the ball behind the right butt cheek. Should probably say glute. We'll go with glute. 56 for 1 from 35.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of tricks, Sikandar Raza. Tends to hide the ball, much like Sunil Narayan does nowadays as well. Hides it behind the back. He's got the regular off spinner, the quite a lot quicker ball. He can bowl one up around the 62, 63 mile an hour mark.
Hey, get it? Yes, Sikandar.
Good line, really good line to the left-handed current. Raza goes again. We'll bowl 10 off.
भाई जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं एक बार सब्सक्राइब कर लो, एक बार सब्सक्राइब कर लो जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं.
Sikandar, unreal. Let's go, let me have it.
I'll discuss it more, I'm sure, throughout the day. We're hearing that the Oval Invincibles have lost their review courtesy of that. Sorry, the Manchester Originals have lost their review courtesy of that appeal down the leg side, which was given wide. And
Madsen. He might be 40 years old, but he moved like a spring chook there at extra cover. And that is a superb catch to get rid of Jax.
well, I've seen some special ones today already. The women's game earlier, there was some seriously good fielding, particularly from the Invincibles women, but that is right out of the top draw. Madsen diving away to his left. That's the other one, the carom ball from Raza. So going away from the right-hander, he's timed it. Aerial hang time from Madsen. That is superb. Jax goes for 41. 38 balls got on, 57 scored for 2.
Yeah, Jax timed it right out of the middle of the bat. Just wasn't able to get either the elevation or open the blade enough to get it wide of Madsen. Even so, quite brilliant. Jordan Cox in at number 4. Spin is working a charm for the Originals.
Thanks, boxing, Raza.
Excellent stuff. Just the 3 runs. 3 ones? Well, I suppose that works too. And a wicket for Sikandar Raza. 59 for 2 from 40.
They've got to be in. That was top fielding.
Getting reports that the
KP salt and vinegar nuts. Kapow! Changes in the field. Grandad's in.
Seen that catch from Wayne Madsen. Heard Corky talking a little while ago about the sporting ability in and around the Madsen family. Obviously Wayne played hockey as well for South Africa. His brother went to the Olympics in 2012. Lloyd played in the South African national hockey team. A few uncles that played first-class cricket.
Hey, no.
Henry Fotheringham, Michael Madsen, Trevor Madsen, his cousin Greg Fotheringham also played first-class cricket. It's a fairly talented lot.
Oh, indeed, Michael Madsen was brilliant in Reservoir Dogs.
Outstanding.
Hey, get it!
Just the 13 runs since the end of the power play, since Osama Mir and Sikandar Raza have come into the attack. Manchester Originals have the brakes on, and that will please them mightily.
Yes, Tommy, in and out! Go!
Invincibles do have a couple of spinners of note themselves. A little fumble allows them to get back for two. Sauter and Zampa.
Go, 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 go! Sorry. Wait. Sorry.
Almost. Curran was looking between long on and deep mid-wicket with that pull shot, but it got onto him a little bit too quickly. Another 5 ticks by, 63 for 2.
Well, it's been all about the length from the spinners. They haven't allowed Invincibles batters to get any length to hit down the ground. They've been into the surface, but not too short. And that one's skidding on to Sam Curran. Can't get any power in that pull shot. Raza and
Returning bowler for the Manchester
Osama Mir have been really good pulling things back. Got off to a flyer in that power play. Post that, spinners and dual spinners doing a great job.
Down.
It was one of the issues for the Manchester Originals up at Headingley on Sunday, and that they have the potential to bowl 60 balls of spin, frontline spinners in their lineup, but it rained virtually all the way through their innings, just a light drizzle, and the spinners couldn't hold on to the ball. Harry Brook in particular tipped his bread, played magnificently as he's wont to do. But today they've got a bit of a better grip on things, both physically and metaphorically.
Very good, Sikandar.
Catches the cry, won't make it all the way out to Holden. Just starting to fret a little bit, you feel. Sam Curran, 13 from 15. Raza has had his number so far.
Raza. Proper stuff this.
With flight that time, just taking a little bit more pace out of it. Sikandar Raza.
On the half volley, and that is another brilliant 5. The spinners have got this game under control right now. 67 for 2 from 50.
The Golden Duck, just off the high street. 2 words, chow mein. Vitality gets your health moving forward, and this is how it's done. They help you get healthier, and they get you back in the game, taking you to the next level. Always a step ahead, because progress only happens when you move forward, and forward feels good. Move forward with Vitality. Oh, that's 100 on the board for me. 700 in dog runs.
New bowler number 2, Tom Hartley.
Tom Hartley then into the attack. We're halfway through. 67 for 2 is where the Invincibles find themselves. Put into bat. Cox at 4, Sam Curran 13. What have you made of it so far, Nick?
Well, the spinners have been outstanding. When you look at Raza and Osama Mir,
Come, Tommy.
That's what they bowled straight, bowled out the stumps. Not a huge amount of turn. You don't get the turn here. You get a little bit of bounce. Beautiful day now in Manchester. Sun is out, a little bit of a breeze. Catch! In the air. Has Sam Curran got enough of it? You bet he has.
भाइयों लाइव चैट में लाइव लिंक टेलीग्राम का लिंक दे दिया है, उस पर 100% मैच विनर पोस्ट कर दिया जाता है। पिछले 15 मैच में 15 मैच पास है, आप जाके चेक कर सकते हैं। पूरे मार्केट में ऐसा काम कहीं नहीं मिलेगा। लाइव चैट में लिंक टॉप पे दे दिया गया है और चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए। नेक्स्ट मैच इसी पे आपको दिखाया जाएगा।
Good afternoon, Tom. Why did he come at number 3? Or why didn't he?
For this reason, really, just wanting to keep the left-right hand combination up front against their spin. We know that they'll use spin early.
And again, into the gap. He's flown it all the way again. It's because he spoke to me earlier.
Every chance, every chance. He's obviously in some good form too, Sam. He, had a good outing at Lords, both with bat and ball. So, he's coming to this tournament with runs under his belt. He got 100 for Surrey as well in the blast, so he's feeling pretty good about his game. But, ultimately, I think most teams try to, particularly against spin, try to have that left-right combination happening, just making it hard for the opposition captain to settle into any combinations.
15 from these first 5 deliveries of Hartley. Full toss to finish off. Good from the Invincibles. They are 83 from 55. How are you enjoying it? Obviously still enjoying it. It's good to what a squad you've got as well.
Yeah, it's a good squad. I think a lot of the teams playing this year in the 100 are strong. It's hard to sort of pick a winner at this stage. There's a lot of tough games. Obviously, Manchester have had a tough start, but that's when teams like Manchester are dangerous. So we need to bring our best game up here, and hopefully we do that over the next couple of hours, and we can take some points back down south.
You might wonder why Tom is sitting on a. Just stand up a minute. He can't actually see out of the pod. That's why we've had to sit down.
It's a bit of a problem.
Walter then with his second 5. Well, we've got you. I've got to ask. England white ball coach, interested? There's a job there for you?
Gee, you haven't mucked about, have you? Haven't thought about it, Corky, to be honest with you. Obviously, it was recent news for ECB to make that change, but I'm sure they'll go through a long process. But I haven't really thought about it, particularly when you're in the middle of a tournament like this.
Nice shot. This one gone a little bit straighter, and this will run away again. And the moment the Invincibles have got every answer.
Yeah, he's playing some good shots at the moment, but just feel with the extra pace, it's just a little easier to work the ball away for those boundaries. When they were at their best in the, few deliveries ago, it's taking the pace.
भाई लोग जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं एक बार प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दो। सब्सक्राइब कर दो, 1K प्लस हो जाएगा तभी दूसरा मैच आपको लाइव देखने को मिलेगा, क्योंकि तभी लिमिट नहीं लगती है 1K के ऊपर। सभी लोग एक बार सब्सक्राइब कर दो।
Squad?
Yeah, he certainly has. He's had a good season so far. He's just had surgery which prevented him from starting the tournament from the first game, but he's 100% fit now. He's an exciting player in all formats of the game. He's got obviously the ability to go up the gears in this format of the game, but also Test cricket. I think he's technically got the game as well to be able to hold his own.
How much of a lift is it for you guys that Tom Curran is back perhaps a little earlier than you might have? And when you were looking at the draft and you were looking at sort of piecing that all together, did you include Tom in that? I mean, how's that sort of come together for you?
Yeah, it was a tricky one. We knew that it was always going to be maybe 2 or 3 games that he was going to miss, and he's obviously jumped a game earlier than we expected, which is great for us because, you know, having batters that can bowl, and in Tom's case he's more of a bowler that can bat at number 7, it just gives you so much flexibility when it comes to selection. Obviously Sam is a genuine all-rounder batting in the top 6. You got Jaxie who can bowl his off spin in the top 6 as well. So having that depth in your bowling does make it a lot easier when you're looking for those combinations against various oppositions and in different conditions. And we knew spin was going to play a pretty important role up here. Hence, we've got the 3 spinning options to go into the second innings.
Where do you start with all that? I mean, you obviously got Zampa. I mean, he's done a terrific job for you. When you're looking to pick a squad, it might be for T20 cricket, it might be for 100. Where do you start as a coach? What do you think is the most important thing?
Oh, continuity, I think. We've tried to retain as many players as possible. So, having people that are familiar with the environment and the culture that we've set in this group, even though it's...
विकेट तो आने वाला है, बट आप जाके टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन कर लीजिए. टेलीग्राम का लिंक लाइव चैट में पिन कर दिया गया है. टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन कर लीजिए. 100% मैच विनर उस पर पोस्ट कर दिया जाता है. पिछला 15x15 पास है. टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन करके रखिए.
Depends on what your needs are. You want experience. You want people that can add to the group, particularly if they're not playing and they're sitting in the dugout. That to me is a critical component, that you have a player that is ready to play, but if they're not going to play, they're going to still add value to the environment. There's a lot of people that can, potentially sort of sit on their hands and not offer a lot because they're disappointed because they're not playing in the final 11.
It must be really challenging, that, because when you look at the way the draft system works, if you're bottom, you get first pick. Northern Superchargers go for Nicholas Pooran. Hard not to go for someone like Nicholas Pooran when you think that even if you're looking, say, for a spinner, but if someone of that quality becomes available, you start thinking, hang on, should I go for someone like him?
In the air. Osama Mir underneath it takes a simple catch. Sikandar Raza with a quicker ball again. They needed a breakthrough, and they have another.
Well, whether you call it spin or not, spin is the king at the moment. Pace off the ball. He picked up a couple of wickets, and boy, did they need that. Man alongside us won't be best pleased, but it is game on. Jordan Cox not quite getting the connection he wanted. It just bounced a little bit, and that's what you get here at Old Trafford. You don't always get big turn, but you sometimes get bounce, and that's what's accounted for Jordan Cox on that occasion. Comes and goes then for 14. 63 balls are gone, 92 on the board. What do you reckon, Coach?
Oh, that was the right shot option. He needed to look for the boundary there, so he did the right thing. But as you said, the ball just bounced a little bit more, and we're aware of that, particularly playing square of the wicket here, whether it's against spin or pace. You need to be mindful of that sort of nearly like balloon-type bounce. And, but certainly, Coxie had the right intent. That's what you want him to do, is to take on the offie when the shot was there, and it looked like it was there to hit, but he just slightly misjudged the bounce.
Brings the captain to the middle then, Sam Billings, who was happy to have a bat first. We lost the toss. Just want to say thank you for joining us, Tom. Good luck. Good luck if you go for the England job as well.
I think that's the last time Tom will come and join us here in the pod, but we're very grateful.
Sorry. He's just slated me from the back. I said sorry, he said don't worry, no one ever takes you serious. 94 from 65, brilliant moods.
Don't you listen to him, Corky. There's that extra bounce, so that is the problem. Pretty straightforward catch in the end, and that's what you get from spin here. And that is why the other thing we showed on a little pitch map, the spinners are bowling at the stumps a little bit, and that's the reason. There's not a huge amount of turn. It's a little bit slower, so that just helped the ball grip off the surface a little bit.
The bowler for the Manchester Originals, number 7, Wayne Matson.
Next couple of days, we'll read in the press. Tom Moody applies for England.
Of course he's going to apply, and I'm not being rude. If he's not on the England radar, then there's something wrong. He's a most very decorated, experienced coach. Wayne Madsen, I think this is the first time we've seen him bowl in the 100 this year.
And I think that's right. I mean, I've been going on about the fact that spin pace off is a little harder to face. I can see the rationale, I can see the reasoning. Worth a try.
Been happy with my questions today, actually, Nick. That first one to Tom and Sam Curran. It's a classic. Do you remember meeting me? And then asking Tom if he's going for an England job in the middle of a 100 tournament.
I enjoyed your little running between the wickets piece as well. Two bowlers there.
I've ran so many people out. I remember in an England game, I think I was told you can't be a runner because you're rubbish. And that was Ray Illingworth. You can't be the runner. Cheers, Illy. Cheers, Illy, lad. Now they're 98 from 68. All of a sudden now, you just feel that Invincibles are just losing a little bit of momentum here. Something you'd think, and hence why Tom Moody said it was the right shot, because he was looking for a boundary. Still got a lot to come. Now then, they were looking for a boundary. Curry is underneath it. He's not tall enough.
It's big,
That's right, and if you're a side that you feel has got depth, and they certainly have depth in their batting line, you can keep playing like this. Sometimes.
भाइयों प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो, नेक्स्ट मैच भी इसी पे मिलेगा। 1 के सब्सक्राइबर कर दो, 100 बचे हैं, एक साथ सभी सब्सक्राइब कर लो। नेक्स्ट मैच में आपको इसी पे लाइव मिलेगा, कोई आपको पे करने की कुछ ज़रूरत नहीं है।
Little outside edge to finish off those 5 deliveries from Wayne Madsen. So it's 105 from 70. And it looks like it's time for a strategic timeout.
It's a Robinson.
And the innocent Dachshund walks free. Court case pending.
More choice than any other supermarket. Ocado lets summer come to you.
You're eating pop chips with the crew and you literally bump into your boss. You offer her a pop chip? Yes, pops, not fried.
Anyways, you like her vibe, so invite her out, where you see the real boss, who loves it so much she organises an away day.
Pop chips, start something good.
Tell me to silly mid off. You silly mid off. So there.